Longest conclave, 33 months without a pope. Have you ever imagined an election that lasted for years, sparked a political crisis, and changed the history of an institution? This is the story of the longest conclave in the history of the Catholic Church, an event that is not only fascinating but also full of valuable lessons. After the death of Pope Clement IV in 1268, the cardinals gathered in Viterbo, Italy. Their goal was simple: to elect a new pope. However, the process quickly turned into a nightmare that lasted 33 months, a record that has yet to be broken. Imagine, almost 3 years without the supreme leader of the Catholic Church. Why did the conclave take so long? The answer lies in political intrigue and deep divisions within the Church. The 20 cardinals present were divided into rival factions. Some were pro-France, some pro-Rome, and still others wanted a neutral figure. This deadlock left them unable to reach the 2/3 quorum needed to elect a pope. The citizens of Viterbo, increasingly frustrated by the stalemate, eventually took drastic measures. They locked the cardinals in the palace, reduced their food rations, and even removed the roof of the building to expose the cardinals to the heat of the sun and the cold of the rain. These extreme measures, while controversial, eventually paid off. In 1271, after months of pressure, the cardinals finally agreed to elect Teobaldo Visconti, a non-cardinal bishop who was then in the Holy Land. Visconti, who would later become Pope Gregory X, became a symbol of hope and unity after a long period of crisis. His election marked the end of the longest conclave in history. Pope Gregory X, realizing the dangers of a protracted conclave, issued the decree Ubi Periculum in 1274. This decree set out strict rules for how the conclave was to be conducted. The cardinals were to be confined to a closed room, with no contact with the outside world, and their food rations would be reduced if the election took too long. These rules became the basis for the modern conclave system we know today. The conclave of 1268 to 1271 is more than just a historical record. It is a reminder that even the oldest and most venerated institutions can experience crises. Out of these crises came innovations and changes that shape traditions to this day. This story is relevant to historians, Catholics, academics, and the general public interested in church history and the dynamics of power. If you like this content, feel free to like and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. Share this video with your friends and colleagues who have similar interests. Let's explore the richness of history together.